We're about to do a second session of for today, but this is gonna be a little bit different. So it's springtime and this gym's been a mess. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if you know this, but usually we only record in like one direction because the other direction it looked like a grenade went off, and it's mainly my fault because I just don't stay on top of it like that the way I should. But whenever I do fix up, the minute I do a project, anything where I need to start looking for stuff, I unpack, and then when I unpack, it's hard to put everything back. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit of a mess. I'm gonna show y'all because I'm the revamp king, and I'm not afraid to show you how I look now because once you see what it look like when it's finished, you're gonna be like, okay, the boy get busy. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it looked like. This is me just in a rush, throwing stuff around, not really putting stuff back in. Like I said, unpacking during home improvement projects and stuff, and not putting things away after they're done. So yeah, it looked like a bomb went off, right? Yeah, that's cool. So stay tuned. You're gonna see how it's gonna look at the end. Y'all gonna see me going back and forth past here because this is mostly where all the mess is. So if you see me looking like I'm on a mission, it's just because I'm focused. I'm trying to look and see where I'm putting stuff. So, but in the meantime, let's do a set real quick. I got 10 for y'all. Back to business. Time for a set. The whole purpose of this really is I got a bench, the first bench that I started out with for my whole collection, right? I took it out of here when I had caught this bench. I got this from my father-in-law. So when I caught this, I took the other one out of here, but the other one's my baby. It's an adjustable. You know, you could do flat work, you could do shoulder work, you could do. It's an adjustable. You know what I mean? It's essential for most for any gym. Definitely that's one of them. pieces of equipment in the gym. That's always taken. You got to sit around and wait for it. Then when you do, somebody gets up off it. They got mad sweat all over it and all that. So yeah, that's what we trying to make some room so we can bring that back in here. It ain't really a lot of room in here, but I miss that. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see if we can get that back in here. So stay tuned. All of this stuff got to go to the tool shed. I got a tool shed outside. That shit is a mess. So I got to go through that too. But for right now, anything construction related that like material tools, I'm gonna keep in here. You know what I'm saying? But supplies, materials, gotta go. This I need for a project, so I'm gonna keep one of these in here. But everything else gotta go. This right here was the excess piece of pipe that we had left over from when we had went to Home Depot and had our pull up bar cut. So what we did was we went to Home Depot. We in the plumbing aisle they got like the galvanized pipe and all that. Um, and we just went there. We told them what size we wanted to cut to, and then they threaded the ends. You know what I'm saying for the flange. The flange is the piece that it screws into. You know that we put on the sides of the tree. Same thing like what you have up here. That little ring that's a flange. So this screws into that. So we had that cut, but the way that they had like some sort of sale going on or something where if you get the pipe cut, it was cheaper to buy the whole piece, the whole length, which was like 8 feet or something like that. I didn't need all that, but he was like, "Yo," once he cut it, he was like, "Yo, you got to take the other piece with you." So that's how I ended up with this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, and this actually had a bend in it right here. If you could tell, it's a little bend in it. So I wasn't really able to use it for nothing at that point. But I figured I'd keep it in case I gotta, bat something down or whatever. But that's the reason for this. So I'm gonna hold on to it because the bend is like right here. So if I ever need, like, say if I get like a distance where I could cut like right here past the bend, then we could make it like a little small, like a close grip pull up or something. You know what I'm saying? So always just hold on to stuff just in case. Not on no hoarding shit, but just on some. You know what I mean? I might need that. Use your resources. Stay tuned. Your boy did some spring cleaning yesterday, so we did a little revamp in here. I'm about to show y'all in a second, but before we get started, I just want to give a shout out to everybody who's been tuning in. Shout out to all the new viewers. You know what I mean? Keep on participating in the movement. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna show y'all real quick how I revamped the gym real quick on some spring cleaning type shit. Ain't nothing crazy. I still got a little bit more fine tuning to do, but it came a long way. And we was able to bring back our first bench that we had acquired for the gym. So I'm excited about that too. We got the adjustable joint right behind me actually. Um, yeah, so it's gonna be a good workout and it's also gonna be a good year. I feel it. Stay tuned. All right, so this is the regular. This is what y'all used to. You know what I'm saying? This is the this is how it used to look. Well, obviously it still looks like this over here, but this is the new old bench. This is the adjustable joint. We had uh we had stashed it when we got this one right here. This was passed down. My pops, my father-in-law he had it in his garage in Queens. So he threw that over here. We snatched that up, and this was the one that was there first, and we had to shelf it, but now we brought it back because this right here is solid money right here. So we brought that back into the mix. Obviously we got our little dumbbell station and all that, but this was the real revamp right here. It still looks a little crazy because everything is piled up, but it's definitely condensed. And some of the stuff right here I still got to get rid of, but this is the construction life, man. I'm trying to get some of these tools and some of this miscellaneous stuff out of here. But this is like the construction corner right here. And then we threw the inversion table was still there, but we cleared it out so we got a little bit more room. We threw this joint in here, the back joint for the lower back exercise. I forget the name of that, but we got that in the corner. So this is like the back area right here. Stretch your back, get your little inversion and all that. Y'all know the bag is there. We don't really mess with the bag too much. Um, Dip station. Yeah, dip station. We just shifted it around, give us a little bit more space around the ball right here. You know what I mean? The wife's Basu ball. We got the exercise ball right there. So that's really it. Hiding behind the heavy bag is the reflex bag. We're gonna jump back into the bag work for cardio and all that soon. I just been trying to take it easy. Not even trying. I've been taking it easy because of my back, my lower back, and all that. So I can't really go crazy. But we will tap in a little bit with some cardio and all that. So yeah, this is the revamp. Stay tuned. This is gonna definitely be more to come.